I'm Austin Lee, and this is my presentation final for Humanities 101. My subject of this project will be the Paleolithic wall paintings. I will hit on these topics like how they are made and the materials that was used, the importance of these paintings, the details in some of these paintings, and lastly what they are located. These are amazing work of art for the era in which they came from. It amazes me how these Paleolithic people took the time to draw art during the chaos world they barely survived in. These wall paintings were made by cave dwellers 10 to 40,000 years ago. While the oldest non-figure painting was found in Liberia, and explorers who found them claimed these was painting dated back 64,000 years ago. However, this has not been confirmed. The first scientific confirmed figure painting was discovered in a city on the Indonesian island of Borneo, dated back around 40,000 years ago. These work of arts are two kinds of art: portable and stationary. Portable art during this period was small in order to carry around in their pockets. Figures and decorated objects carved and made from clay. Stationary art was cave paintings made from using coal to make the black, magnesium dioxide, orchid, and humulate, along with blood and animal fats. All these compounds would be used to make the color of the art. There are over 1,000 of these precious pieces of art discovered by explorers around the world, and most of these are strictly preserved and secured. This means tourists cannot enter and visit them because they could harm the pieces, because human oil on the body could be rubbed off onto the paintings and deteriorate or discolor the art. Most of these paintings can be found in Paleolithic sites in Europe, Africa, Australia, Indonesia, and North America. Next, one of these paintings is significant because it leads us to see how prehistoric ancestors lived and survived. The cave art of the Paleolithic displays a lot of history and the people would have lived through, how they lived in isolation. They painted signs of weather and how they found food, water, and shelters. These arts showed us how prehistoric animals would look like hairy mammoths and woody rhinoceroses. And lastly, how they interact with the tools and weapons they used. The other points of the art is that scientists can trace back where our ancestors would settle and study at the spot to understand more how we first came to be. Lastly, the art in these paintings describe what they like to do in the area. Most of these paintings show what the animals are like: bears, bison, elk, lions, horses, and other animals they could hunt for food. Also, they would paint fish, birds, and sea creatures. They rarely make humans in the art, but when they do, it is schematically made, and they do not put them in detail like they do with wild animals. Most experts on this have mixed conclusion on what they make animals paintings. Some say that the paintings are some type of ritual by them so that they can find the choose animals while hunting. Others say that the marks can be something like a totem or tribal symbolic emblems, or spiritually. Last, others believe these marks are some for calendars and they are trying to predict the herd migration. One thing that all these experts agree upon is that the paintings are not some decoration in their home, but has a meaning behind it. Fun fact, the oldest Paleolithic wall painting in the United States was found in Tennessee and it was made back to 6,000 years ago.